Hey guys, Simon Trizelian here, the voice of reason. Quite a lot to talk about today. I see that Trump has nominated Kash Patel to be the head of the FBI, which is causing all sorts of machinations in the deep state. Certainly from like Andrew McCabe, who said, "Oh, this guy's not qualified." It's like, are you kidding me? This guy is Deputy Chief of Staff to the Defense Department, and in charge of intelligence. I mean, of course he's qualified. What they don't like is that he has been very instrumental in exposing some of this deep state. So when you consider what was happening during the last administrations, you had all of the stuff with Comey and the Russiagate and the Mueller report, and then of course the Clinton email scandal. People seem to have forgotten all of this, and we saw there that the real problems within the FBI, certainly Director Comey, very corrupt in that way. McCabe, his deputy, the same. And then we saw this whole group of people like Page and Strzok, who were investigating Trump, who were adamantly against him. And then we saw people like Clapper and Brennan all come into it. I mean, there was a whole cabal of them that were really deeply embedded in the establishment and desperately trying to upend the Trump administration. That now has changed because now Trump is in charge of everything and they are going to be running for cover. Now, of course, the first thing they said is, oh, this is going to create a lot of resignations. Well, yes, it will. And those resignations will tell you exactly who the rats are that are going to be leaving the ship. So resignations, I think, is probably their very best option, because if they stay in, they're going to get investigated and they will probably be charged as well with anything up to and including treason. So there is a lot to unpack here. And I think Kash Patel on day one will create massive change. I mean, he's already talking about closing the Hoover building in Washington, D.C., which holds 7,000 people. 7,000 just in D.C. These are administrators. These agents should be out on the ground, countering terrorism, countering espionage, and all the things that the FBI should be doing. So I anticipate that they will push these people out to field offices. Now, whether those are federal Bureau of Investigation field offices or whether they would be seconded to state Bureau of Investigation field offices. And I think, like anything, having a central fusion center would be good, but actually having operators on the ground is going to be so much better as well, because state investigators really know their area, and a lot of the federal people, they're journeymen. They'll go from one field office to another, get their promotion, go somewhere else, and they really don't become experts in their field. The FBI has the opportunity to be a very prestige operation, but it is riddled with corruption, and I know this personally. There's a lot of people that have vested interests, that have gone political, that are very much in it for themselves, as opposed to actually being some form of service. I mean, when you consider how it was all started with Hoover, it was, I forget which president it was. I think it may even be of Kennedy, that said that the FBI is basically America's Gestapo, and they really have had that type of reputation ever since. So Kash Patel is going to do a massive cleansing of that organization. I think he's going to make it leaner. I think he's going to make it very much more effective in actually fighting crime and fighting terrorism, which really is its mandate. It shouldn't be involved in any type of political machinations. It shouldn't be almost like the Gestapo arm of the DOJ. So I think there's going to be some real stuff that's going to happen, and I'm quite looking forward to the journey, actually, and especially seeing some of these people brought to account, because they've run roughshod over the Constitution, they've run roughshod over real justice, and they've been proven to be political elite enforcers. So that's going to be a real interesting one. and I imagine that there's going to be a few people retiring and or leaving the country. So that's me on Kash Patel's nomination for the FBI. Catch you soon. Bye bye now.